Hey everybody, welcome to the Real Estate Minute Show. We're going to talk about real quickly today about home inspections and whether you should do them before you go list your house. Hang tight, 1 sec. Be right back. All right, everybody, thanks for coming in again. Do you do an inspection, a general inspection, before you go to market with your house? You have that option. Your agents may have talked to you about that option. We talk to our clients about that. Do you do a full general inspection? Do you do a termite inspection, etc.? Do you try to find out as much as you can about the house before you go to market? Maybe so you have an opportunity to fix some of the stuff before you go to market. That's one reason. Or two, you're just curious what it's going to look like when a buyer does an inspection with their own inspectors. What will they find? It's one thing that you need to consider, which you may or may not know, and that is when you list a house for sale and you go into escrow with a buyer, you have to disclose everything that you know about the house, that's material to the decision to buy the house. And then they're going to take that and they're going to consider whether they want to buy the house based on those disclosures and their own inspection reports. So if you do in your own inspections, you have to not only disclose everything that's material in there to the buyer, eventual buyer, but you also have to hand over the reports. Do you want to do that? Now, I'm not looking to hide anything. I mean, you have to look back in the Real Estate Minute Show library and you'll see various episodes on disclosing. One specifically called Disclose, which is disclose everything. We operate by huge, monstrously high ethical standards. I recommend you always do the same, and you have to disclose everything. However, if you don't know it, you can't disclose it because you don't know it. So let the buyer do their own inspections. That's one. The second is, if you're not looking to sell your house anytime soon, I find it really interesting. There's a couple clients that have come our way before that do a general inspection of their house every 3 to 5 years because they want to know what's going on with their house so they can fix this stuff. Because we run into houses that have tons of deferred maintenance all over the place. And a lot of places where you can see, but also most places you can't. And that's what the general inspector will help you figure out when you're not selling your house. It's really easy to see painting on the walls or maybe a little roof leak or a plumbing leak, and that you do renovations. All that stuff's real simple. But what's going on in the electrical panel? What's going on in the attic, the insulation? Is there micro leaks? Do you want to do a check for mold periodically? Do you want to do a lead check? I mean, there's all kinds of things that we have clients that do that stuff, which could be interesting to think about if you're not looking to sell your house. All right, hopefully that was helpful. Maybe create a little sanity in the process. And we'll look forward to seeing you next week on the show. Thanks for your time today.